Hello there, commanders, and welcome to another episode of Total War Arena Battle Commentary. Again, Germanicus, but this time in a party, and this time it hopefully will be interesting throughout the entire battle. So, a party against a party, or rather two parties, as you can see, 5 players in a party, so it must be 3 plus 2. I think the party is Jackie, Mike Hans, and Kerodon. So, Jackie and Kerodon, Jackie SUNTZU member, Kerodon SUNTZU recruit, Mike Hans in 3D. But maybe, who knows? I actually don't know the guy. Anyway, I'm here together with Foxgut, Pardonum, and Max. Max with double arches, single kin and a pike. Interesting setup, but works. Foxgut, obviously Swordsmen, but not only his waifu Boudica on Vercingetorix, as you can recognize by the fire that he's laying down. It must have been only a single scorcher, because it isn't burning so brightly. We gotta switch our roles, where he engages frontally like a brainless Germanicus, and I'm the one flanking. Hello? Yeah, I wanted to get a reflanker here as well to rout him. Oh, will I get it? Will I get it? Come on, come on. Find a reflank. Nope. The game more also seems like, no, it is not a reflank enough. It is actually a right flank, which you have already applied. So fuck you. Oh, there we go. Finally a reflank. That has been recognized as a proper real flank. Thank you very much. And well, that unit is going down. We're pressing our advantage. 2 versus 1. 6 units versus 3. So we can create such opportunities like these. And well, route a unit. If your opponent doesn't protect himself properly from these. Baron is also coming in with his Swordsmen and cavalry trying to find some charges into these archers. Now all these archers are busy trying to find shelter from incoming Pardonum's cavalry and Swordsmen. Well, they're just being peppered by Max's archers that are safely hidden here behind a building, although one of them got kind of wrecked. But here comes the interesting part, elephants. And how elephants will interact with our vengeance. The problem with elephants, because, well, elephants are overpowered, everybody knows that. If you don't, welcome to Total War Arena. But luckily our enemies make a mistake, because the thing with elephants is that you either focus the elephant, and then focusing this elephant would make me turn around and just let this guy hit me in the back, right? Or you ignore the elephant and keep fighting the melee infantry in front of you, but then the elephant just fucking wrecks you. But I make the single one mistake that I could have possibly done, and I run away and leave the elephant alone on the mercy of my vengeance. And well, vengeance, what it does with elephants is that it kills them. There still is a problem that elephants are faster than Germanicus infantry, so they can just run away. Here Max wants to get, hey, let me use my pike phalanx, pike counters elephants, but yeah, well, Foxgut is trying to get away, but the elephant's like, no, 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 I don't want the pikes either, no, no. So that's what Foxgut have. Yeah, he has a hamstring, so he should have used hamstring, then, well, run through Max, and then I guess he drops the pikes. But anyway, in the meantime, I missed my charge in here, because charge can disrupt the elephant, make it stop for a while, Pila, slow him down, but I wasn't quick enough and my vengeance ran out. And I don't want to fight an elephant without vengeance on. That is something important you need to keep in mind. That if you do not have vengeance, it is probably a bad idea to fight him in the end. And now this elephant, well, 4 archer units are shooting him in the back. That damage is actually quite impressive. I was very surprised when I saw that HP bar dropping so fast. But Mike Hans is actually not Germanicus here, he is Sula. So his defense, as long as he's attacked from the front, is very difficult. It's just hitting him. Dude, this guy isn't taking any damage, what the fuck? I will finally manage to flank him, rout him. I just gave up. I was like, you guys flank him. I'm going straight to D. I'm brainless Germanicus. I don't do flanking. I've already flanked one unit at the beginning of the battle. What do you mean you want me to flank another? Huh. I've already done more than 300% of the norm. So yeah. I get into D. Nobody's defending it, so we just easily peasily capture it. There we go. And I get myself into the fighting, into the thick of it. I just leveled up. I could have reconsidered going back to hill, and I actually am going back to hill. Here I am in some friendly campfire. But I just leave our elephants to clean up this fight while I just retreat myself. I've gotten my level up, I've done my part, and now, at this point, I do actually know how XP works, more or less at least. Like, okay, yeah, I've gotten my level up. If I continue pressing on, I would die and just give away the XP advantage, because I got the XP advantage by killing some units, but then if I die and the enemy gets to kill some of the units, he gets the XP back, I lose my XP that I accumulated, it becomes more even. Although whoever kills the other guy first kind of has the advantage, especially if, well, if I level up, right? So we leveled up, these units didn't level up, and they already died, or at least most of them, I guess. So they lost all their accumulated XP, so even killing us may not bring them back to level 1 XP. Well, it is hard to tell, because you don't really know, you don't really get a glimpse into how much XP they have. I mean, obviously in the replay, right, I could just check. Right, you just click on them and see how much XP they have accumulated. Let's get didn't die. They have some XP accumulated. But yeah, they're still far away from rank 1. Well, we already are rank 1 and we are full HP. So now full HP versus full HP, but we are ranked up. We have the advantage. And once we secure the advantage, it is also very important to not let it go. Nice to suit bro, facing the wrong direction. Maybe he was disabling. Oh. I need to disable the player switching. There we go. Now I can click for the info banner. But now I lost it because I don't have vision. Well, I do know that if I go forward, I'm essentially putting myself in very much danger. So that's probably why I go forward. But only that tiny little bit. I don't want to go there out in the open where I can get easily flanked. So I just fire it here in this narrow corridor. I'm rushing with this unit to plug up this gap that this guy is eyeing. But I throw a pillar to slow him down. But I'm kind of miscalculated. I do charge and I form a sort of coherent front line. But this unit is flanked. Somehow from the rear as well. And from... Come on. This is a right flank. How is this unit flanking this unit from the right? No, that's bullshit. You have seen here how much I've struggled to apply a rear flank, and yet in this position where this unit was facing like that, it's somehow got rear flank, left flank and right flank. I was saying that in the past, and here's just yet another example and proof that the morale system, the unit cohesion system, and how it detects the center, the flanks and everything, it's absolutely all over the place. It's not reliable, it's not natural. CA please fix. CA please fix. And then in before 5 comments or 50 comments in the comment section below this video. Oh, Mishu, stop complaining about getting flanked and just get good. Or just get good at flanking the enemy as well. You totally didn't flank him from the rear there. Or you got your flank in the end, what are you complaining about? Well, those are all very sound arguments, my dear Commander viewers. I don't know, it's not so black and white. And maybe the developers will have a little bit more of a compassion and will think about their morale system, because I think they also realize that it's not in the best spot right now. It is something that they need to improve. I'm just saying, and then I can show this to the developers in the form of a video, an example, give them a timestamp, describe the situation, and maybe they'll look into it. Who knows? Maybe they won't give a fuck, as they usually actually don't. But hey, it is a new era for Total War Arena, and maybe it is the era of actually caring about player feedback. That'll be nice. Because, well, CA in the past has cared about player feedback very, very selectively, which certain occasions it is good, certain occasions it is not good, and well, we saw how that ended. Arena died. So I always have that argument. No matter what you did, I can always say, Arena died, so you must have fucked up everything, right? At least that's the argument that most of my viewers will do. I know you guys. I know you guys. You commanders. No, you nasty commanders. You guys are very sneaky with your comments, aren't you? Well, what a meme culture does to people. Can't even have a normal conversation or argument anymore. You can always 5v1 an elephant, therefore it's not overpowered. Well, this elephant does look like it is being 5v1'd, and I don't think it gives a fuck. Well, it is being supported. Max isn't actually getting in there, he's just standing here. In the meantime, I went back to heal after this engagement. You know, it takes you away from the battle, but well, there are certain arguments to be made that you don't necessarily have to be on the front lines all the time, and healing up is more beneficial. For example, I was here at D, right? D is not under any pressure, so I do have enough time to go back and heal. And invest into the future engagements and go into them with full HP. And really nice XP already. While here, most of the enemy units are still only rank 1 or even rank 0. Just going quite nice for us. Elephants just standing up with a healing zone. Anybody who teleports back to the base wanting to heal in a safety, well, bad luck, or just spawns in here. And soon enough, after recap C, that will be the only spawn zone that will be available to them. Imagine having elephants with bikes on top of it. Oops, already happening. As recap C, but it doesn't look like it, but I am here to change it. Going in there, ready with my vengeance, I'm laying down some scorched earth. Oh, the enemy is running away from it, I am running away from it as well, and Pardenum thinks his own Scorcher doesn't hurt him, so he runs for it twice, because why not? And I charge through it to improve my position, doesn't really matter. I don't really use it to deal damage, because it very often just doesn't. But if you can get in a better position thanks to it, it is well worth it. And look at this beautiful position of we are now. These guys are completely surrounded. Come on, don't let the sneakers escape. No, no, no. Ah, come on. Well, we still have cavalry. Okay, it's not cavalry. Barbarian infantry over here. Will they get the slingers? Well, charging. Well, we'll be interrupted by the Folksmen. I know elephants did meddle with me a little bit, and they left me. I'm in, you know, Germanicus element right now. Just in the middle of a very, very thick melee fight. All 3 vengeances up and running. Rank 3 already. And just look at those damage numbers. Absolutely rocking them up very, very quickly. And for the entire duration of the sentence, not a single hit has been landed. Wow. It goes up slowly. Now it's getting... Yeah, there we go. Now we go. Yeah. Why there was such a lull in there? But no, the enemy again does the mistake of not coordinating really his elephants with his melee engagement. The melee engagement was going on, it was won, and now, only now the elephants are coming in. They should have done so before. I have my vengeance running for quite some time already. Where's the cooldown at? Can you check it? There's no cooldown information. Go over another guy and see the vengeance cooldown. He's 291 seconds. So it is running for at least 1.5 minute already. And yeah, the enemies are just keep coming, keep feeding into my vengeance. I can't really get into the elephants because I'm being blocked by these Folksmen. They do have their cleave, they do have their hamstring. So yeah, if they don't want you to run away, you will not run away. I managed to sneak away 1 unit. So maybe defeat this cavalry unit before the Pardenum unit dies. Maybe, just maybe, these 2 units now run out of Folksmen to kill. But I'm switching to elephants. Right now it's quite healthy. It's fighting tier 4 infantry, so no access to vengeance. Javelmen. Elephants don't really care about javelmen shooting them. What they care about apparently is vengeance, because vengeance is I win button. Just look at this. I'm dropping his HP way faster than the javelins ever would. Now I see some enemy archers up there, also another elephant, so I try to push there as quickly as possible. keep the vengeance going. Can I keep the vengeance going? Right click on... Ah, and the vengeance is lost. But whatever. The elephant is still quite low HP. There are some unprotected archers in there as well. I cannot catch them. They're much faster than I am. But I can still provide pressure. And as long as I keep moving towards them, I have to keep running. Or maybe they can stop for an occasional shot or two, or volley or two, but it's not a 1v1 scenario. I have some allies, and the archers need to try to maneuver their way out, which they fail to do so. We surround them, we catch them, and cut them down. Get with the elephants. At least we would if I had vengeance. And well, the battle is about to finish. But yeah, very interesting observation of how to get an advantage early and then not let it go for a single second and drive your advantage home. That's what, you know, most good teams and tournaments do. Get the advantage early, don't let it go, drive it home. It's quite true for pretty much every single game. Like chess, for example. Get a piece early, keep trading, end up with a situation of peace versus no peace at all, and win that way. Oh yes, another chess analogy. Oh, what a chess week. Anyway, that is it for this battle. There were some lessons, so I hope you enjoyed them. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about them. And while you're there, you can friendly fire the subscribe button, the like button, or the dislike button. You really like the dislike button, don't you? And yeah, check out the links in the description to help us bring Arena back to the West and participate in the wider Total War Arena discussion. I have provided some feedback. You may make a thread out of it on Reddit and provide your own feedback. Tell me how much full of bullshit I am for daring to provide such feedback about the morale system being imperfect. How dare I such heresy? Oh well, if you agree with me, and also feel free to say so, because that's also quite a problem. When I say something, nobody agrees with me. I mean, a lot of people agree with me, but none of them actually say that they agree with me. It's like, do you agree with me? Yeah, obviously I agree. Well, why didn't you say so? Then I have 5 people telling me I'm wrong, and then when developers actually check out the thread, they see 5 people disagreeing with me and 0 agreeing with me. It's like, well, Mistru must be talking out of his ass. Let's not listen to his feedback ever again. Well, there will be, you know, for each 5 people who disagree with me, there will be 10 people who agree with me, but decided to stay silent because, well, Mistru already said everything, right? Why should I add anything to it? For something, just saying that you agree goes a really, really long way, because apparently the developers care about the numbers rather than the argument itself. But that's a topic for another video that was most likely already made in the past. Link to it in the top right corner about how to bring Arena back to the West. So, help us do it. As I said, checking out the links in the description. Check out that video in the top right corner. Maybe I'll put that video in the description as well. That's a good idea. Thank you, future and past Mistru. I don't know how that relation works. One of them is the future Mistru, one of them is the past Mistru, and I am here, the current Mistru, which says, I will see you on Arena's battlefields, commanders.